So this is a project I just finished. Well, kind of finished. This is an Xbox 360 arcade machine. This is an arcade machine that I bought at an auction. Just a repossession auction. I think it was originally in a Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, it was in pretty shitty shape. But what I've done is I put an Xbox 360 in it. Anyway. So why is this necessary? Every person that got an Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3 kiosk behind some fucking GameStop or Best Buy, whoever the hell was throwing them away at the time, and that's exactly what they were doing, is throwing them the fuck away. Most people take the TVs and shit out of them and take the systems out and say $1,000 firm, which is horseshit. Some of them don't even look like they've been restored. Everybody wants a fucking jet ski or a quad or some shit just to acquire one. Every now and again you'll see one for about $300 or so. But it's usually gone by the time I see it. Horseshit. So this is an Xbox 360 arcade machine. Procrastinated on it long enough. It sat around in a sorry state for another fucking year after I started it. And finally getting it, I'd say it's about 90% finished, but the top of it here, point that out. Yeah, it looks kind of shit on the top of it, but it actually looks a lot better than it did. It was fucking huge. It was ugly. It was a mess. So I tore that off, and of course it was hollow. It's meant for a metal plate, but since I don't do any metal working, I did this to get away. Pretty simple. I just used a regular template. The inserts there, I just ordered a couple with different colored buttons. I still have the outer rings somewhere, but that's basically what I did, just so that it still matches the color scheme of the controller buttons. But they're really nice controllers. I really should move these buttons here up to the top somewhere. I was thinking maybe one of these nice red boards here. Well, probably the one down at the bottom. Select buttons on the side, but see, yeah. Start buttons, green of course, you know, their Xbox. And I guess I decided to go with the red as far as bezel around the television. You know, there. But before people start shouting, fanboy, exponer, whatever, like my friends did when I told them I was putting a 360 in this thing, let me explain something. When it comes to the Xbox 360 and the PS3, there's really no difference in fanboy what fighting games are on them. And fighting games is the sole purpose why I built this thing. Between the two, I mean, you've got 720p and you've got 1080p on the Xbox 360. So, of course, I wanted to get the nicest resolution out of the gaming. It's a little bit of a newer game. I kind of like this Persona fighting game. I didn't really think I would. I thought it was going to be a lot like this, what's this here, this Blaze Blue, or... It's decent. It does remind me a little bit of Guilty Gear. Come on, there's like 3 fucking attack buttons. I don't know. I can't get used to that shit. But of course, as soon as I put the Xbox 360 in the arcade machine, the flyback shit on it. So I just threw this 29-inch Vizio in it, and exponer. As far as this control panel is concerned, if I ever decided to, which I eventually plan to do, is to put a PC running MAME so that I could just use the sticks. This 360, I bought this on Craigslist for $50. Had a non-working drive in it, and the guy that tried to fix it, he also didn't include the new drive, dick, but the guy that tried to fix it broke the shell to open it. I don't know what the hell he thought he was going to do after he just obliterated the shell of the entire 360 Slim to get to the drive. Fuck it, $50, that's fine. Yeah, there's some wires hanging down and shit, but whatever. This is honestly one of the most ideal setups I could think of. I use this a lot more than any of the other systems that I have. I do have a Neo Geo 2 slot that I'm working on right now. If you enjoy fighting games and you enjoy arcade games and you would like to have a nice arcade fighter in your home somewhere, in your shitty fucking basement, like I put in my shitty fucking basement, really all you need is an old arcade cabinet, some color, you know, duh, a TV, a 360, some controllers. You probably need to be a little bit handy, maybe some T-molding, and Staples, yeah, that one got past Staples. You know, they like to bitch about copyrighted stuff, but yeah, the girl that worked there, you know, she was about, I want to say 20. She went der and said, okay, I'll print whatever you want. Which is also how I got this one printed. Anyway, yeah, whatever. This one, you know, this is a story for another day, obviously. Look at all this shit on here. What a fucking bum. Build-wise, something like this, not a lot of work involved. Der Xbox.